condition of the fires across LA County. And I can tell you something for sure. No one elected Elon Musk to make any decisions about getting my county, my city, my state aid to help us rebuild.
That's LA Congresswoman Sydney Kamlager-Dove in front of the U.S. Treasury Department yesterday addressing a group of protesters. They want to know why Elon Musk is demanding access to sensitive government records. Trump appointed Musk to run the Department of Government Efficiency. Congresswoman Sydney Kamlager-Dove joins us live now from Washington. Congresswoman, good to see you.
Good to see you, Alex.
So Elon Musk has been appointed to a job in the government. He's got an office out of the White House. President Trump has entrusted him and asked him to do this. What's wrong with him having access to this information?
Well, the idea behind DOGE was to identify ways to create more government efficiency and address waste recommendations. No one thought that Donald Trump would give Elon Musk, the richest man in the world with over $15 billion in government contracts over the past 10 years, unfettered access to every single American's Social Security information, bank information, access to our medical records, access to our payments. This is an economic coup at work, and I don't think anyone thought this was what he meant, nor is this what anyone wanted.
Is there any evidence of Elon Musk misusing any of that information?
Well, what we do know is he has seized the computer systems that receive files for what we get paid, how much we get paid, access about government contracts, medical records, veterans benefits, tax returns, all of that. And he does have the keys to $6 trillion. We do know that he and his people have gone in and read and also written new codes, and they have the capacity to stop payments. Now, no one, once again, gave him any access to do any of this. We have asked him to come before Congress and explain what he is doing in Treasury, and of course he refuses to do that.
Which, of course, you do have the option to potentially subpoena him to come, which is a legal request. I mean, that's what I wanted to double down on. As a member of Congress, what can you and your colleagues actually do about it? And in terms of, you're in the minority, did the Republicans seem to care about this at all?
Those are very good questions. We do, as a member of Congress, I have oversight, constitutional oversight over what is happening with the government. That was why I went to the Treasury Department yesterday. We were denied access. We have requested him to come before the Oversight Committee and explain what he is doing. Republicans said no. They denied that request from us. So we are going to continue to talk about what is going on and explain to the American people. I don't think anyone wants Elon Musk to have unfettered access to $6 trillion and to make decisions about who gets paid and who doesn't, especially when he has deep conflicts of interest with so many other competitors who are also receiving government contracts from us. I have heard from folks today who were fired because of actions Elon Musk has taken just within the last 24 hours. People who are working to help Cambodian refugees resettle were fired because Elon Musk said that wasn't necessary. So we have to keep telling folks what is going on so they rise up. I will also add that we have a bill that would make this illegal for anyone who was not elected or gone through the appropriate vetting process to be able to have this kinds of access. And we only need 3 Republicans to sign on to this with us so that we can bring it to the floor and vote on it. I don't know why Republicans are silent when it comes to giving up Americans' privacy and data.
Now, you say you don't know anybody who would want to give him this access, but clearly President Trump wants to give him this access, which is why this is happening, and we have seen a lot of Republicans like the idea of what Elon Musk is doing. Real quickly, I just wanted to give you a chance to weigh in on what we're seeing in terms of the plan from President Trump announced yesterday for the U.S. to potentially take over Gaza, displace the Palestinians who live there, and have potentially the military guard that part of the world. What's your take on that?
I do want to add, I have been told that Republicans are not answering their phones when constituents are calling them, asking them about this Elon Musk takeover. I don't think people want this to happen. I am hopeful that Donald Trump is talking with our partners in the region, in the Middle East, to really get a true assessment of if this is viable, if this is something that should be done. You know, I have been fighting for a two-state solution. So many other folks in the region and around the globe agree to that as well. He needs to provide details. He needs to explain why he thinks this is a good idea, and we cannot afford to alienate other critical allies in the region by coming up with a proposal that really has not been vetted and really hasn't been approved.
Yeah, it's such a complicated issue in the most complicated region in the entire world, and has been that way for thousands of years. Congresswoman Sydney Kamlager-Dove, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your views, staying up late for us in D.C. tonight.